welcome back to Daily Drivers. This evening, before we hit the road and get back to our daily drivers, we're going to take a lap around the farm and do some exploring because we still have 5 minutes before 6. You're just now joining us, this is Daily Drivers, where we compare all my daily drivers. It's now just after 6, so we're packing up and heading out from the office, about to go get in the car that we drove here this morning. Give it a full rundown and evaluation. Just killing time until the clock strikes 6, and we're past that, so here we go. Alright, this morning we started off the day, I think, in a 1998, I want to say, CLK GTR. Yep. Just as a reminder, we've got 734 horsepower, 602 foot-pounds of torque, weighing at only 1918 pounds, with a front weight distribution of 43%. This car is great on the way to work today. If you're just now joining us, this is Daily Drivers, where we do a virtual commute every day and compare the differences in some of the cars that we've got in the collection. Going through the Mercedes lineup this week, today's car is this lovely GTR. Not a practical daily driver in theory, but in Forza, excellent candidate. As always, in the afternoon segment, we're going to take the scenic route through the canyons on the way home. Give it a little bit more leg stretch. If you're new here, I'm the gentleman driver. I primarily race here for Forza Horizon 5. We do a daily driver segment every day at 6:30 or 6 o'clock p.m. and 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Join us, hang around, have a good time. At the end of the show, we'll rate the car in a number of different areas and evaluate its fitment and give it a score 1 through 10. So stick around till the very end. Keep it cool and classy around town, not too fast. Good. And here we go. This car is just so planted. It's got so much downforce. Very, almost can't wring its neck too much. There's not a lot left.
Arrived at your destination.
Oh, new personal best too. I've driven some fast cars around this game. One day we'll take a Saturday before racing, go through all the toys, take them around the mountain, out of the race facility, down in the desert. A little too bold. A little too bold.
No, we can't have that.
I forget how much power this thing really does have. All right, we're back. Absolutely magnificent. Two new PBs in one set. Nice. Wow. All right. That was a good drive home. One of the best ones this week, no offense, Mercedes. Now on to the final test. Can it do donuts in the yard? Oh. just a little bit big for front yard. Backyard, however, I think we might be able to get it around a little bit. Let's give it one more go. Alright, that's some driver error. One more time. Alright. Not the best donuts we've had this week, but I don't think this car was set up for it, so I'm not going to give it too much of a downgrade for that. Alright, let's do the walk around, finish up today's stream, see what we think. Alright, make sure we set home. So let's do a quick walk around and a recap. So like we did at the beginning of the show, we've got 734 horsepower, 602 foot-pounds of torque, 18 pounds, and 43% front weight distribution with a 7.2 liter big old motor in there. I think, obviously so far, this is one of the best cars that we've driven all week to start off this series. I mean, look at those doors. Look at the front lip. We got mostly stock features. Just absolutely insane. We've got a clamshell back here. Look, I mean, look at this. Can't really see a whole lot. But good grief. What a car. What an insane car. We can take off the front clamshell as well. I mean, stripped down, look at this thing. This is crazy. Look at this inboard suspension. All this carbon fiber. Truly, truly an amazing machine. Absolutely gorgeous. Now, I will say probably a little bit difficult to get in and out of. Got some storage over here if I'm not mistaken. And over on the other side as well. I mean, pretty Spartan interior for this level of a vehicle, but also very expected. But well done, very well finished by Mercedes, if you ask me. They always do a good job with the finishing. Now this little weird shifter ball, Pokemon ball type thing, they could have done better there. That's awkward. The cool thing is this still is a manual transmission. You just shift with the paddles. I may be mistaken on that. There's probably some more nuance to the transmission than that. I do know that you do have a clutch that you, I think, at least need to use to put it in first gear. Very nice. I wouldn't say the most comfortable for an everyday vehicle, but as far as road presence is concerned, I mean, hey, this is as far as if you got it, drive it. I am going to give this vehicle, let's put it back together first, take one more look at it. As far as the daily driver is concerned, at least on this commute, and pretty much all the commutes that we're going to do throughout the season, I think this is pretty high up there This is going to be one of the higher ones. I would say dailyable as a fun car. We're going to go 9.1. 9.1. Cons for the size of the interior. Pros everywhere else. Sticks to the road. Great manners. We lost it on a couple, but that's probably mostly my fault. But I think a 9.1 is an excellent rating. Definitely will get you from A to B. So if you can pick one up for cheap, maybe on Auction House, check them out. I would highly recommend. And we've still got a few more minutes left, so we can walk through what modifications we've done to get this car set up the way it is. Do a little build breakdown on this daily, since it's a special one. I think we pretty much just threw the race book at it, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we've got the race intake installed. We've got intake manifold and throttle body. Yeah, racing fuel system. I don't know why we would have skimped. Yeah, race ignition. Exhaust as well. Sure, it's got some cams and some valves and probably new springs. Race engine block. I wonder if that changes the displacement. I don't know. I don't really tinker too much with the minute mechanics. Some I designate as full-on race car. Some a little bit more street. Kind of varied the parts, make them a little bit more fun. We've got the Forza front splitter. We've got the stock wing. More downforce, less top speed, but we get much better handling out of this sub, in my opinion. And I like the way it looks, so that matters. Stock wheels. Yeah. And we're probably on slicks. Yeah. Running 305 35 R18s in the front, and I think 355s in the back. Yeah, 355 35 R18s. Pretty decent sized meat. Great car. 9.1. That's a wrap. Thank you all for joining. Have a great rest of your day.